Hi, it's Mrs. Ferris from Wood Library, and I think it's time for some bedtime stories. So get cozy, settle down, and let's get started. Our first book, oh, by the way, did you want to say hi? Well, go ahead. Okay. Well, let's have a story that has a bear or two in it. This is called How Many Sleeps Till My Birthday? This is written by Mark Sperring and illustrated by Sebastian Braun. And it's published by Tiger Tales. Told you there'd be bears. Now, one summer morning, when birds were busy waking the world with a song, little Pip climbed out of bed, padded across the floor, and psst! He gave Daddy Grizzle a big bear shake. "Daddy Grizzle, wake up," said little Pip. "Today is a very special day." "That's nice," mumbled Daddy Grizzle. "Yes," said little Pip, "because today is my birthday." And for a moment, the birds fell silent. "Your birthday?" gasped Daddy Grizzle with his eyes wide open. And then thud, he jumped out of bed and dashed out the door. "But wait, Daddy Grizzle." No, Daddy Grizzle is the one who said wait, because, little Pip, today isn't your birthday. There are still 3 whole sleeps till your birthday. "Really?" sighed little Pip. "Really," said Daddy Grizzle. "But seeing that we're up, let's go out anyway." So out they went into the woods and carefully collected some branches and twigs. And that night, tucked in tight, little Pip thought he heard the scrape of a saw and the tap of a hammer before he fell fast asleep. Well, the next morning, when Daddy Grizzle was still snoozing, little Pip gave him a shake. "Psst! Wake up, Daddy Grizzle," he said. "I think it's my birthday." Daddy Grizzle's eyes popped open, and then he threw off his blanket, grabbed a basket, and rushed out the door. But as soon as he'd gone outside, Daddy Grizzle remembered something very important, and with a big bear groan, he turned around and headed back inside. "No, little Pip," sighed Daddy Grizzle. "Today is not your birthday. In fact, there are 2 whole sleeps until your birthday." "Really?" sighed little Pip. "Really," sighed Daddy Grizzle. "But now that we're up, let's go out anyway." So out they went, and they filled their baskets with all the most beautiful things the woods had to offer. And when they got home later that day, Daddy Grizzle reminded little Pip just how many sleeps there were until his birthday. 1, 2. And that night, as little Pip stirred from the sweetest of dreams, he thought he caught a whiff of something wonderful before falling back to sleep. The next day, little Pip, oh, what a clever bear, somehow remembered it was not his birthday that day. There was a sign here that said, "Little Pip, go back to sleep. It's not your birthday. Thanks, Daddy Grizzle." But, psst, he still had a very important question to ask. "Daddy Grizzle, Daddy Grizzle, how many sleeps till my birthday?" Daddy Grizzle rose sleepily from his pillow. "Little Pip," he yawned, "only 1 more sleep to go." And seeing as how they were both awake now, well, they got up and went out. And while little Pip kept himself busy with all sorts of things, Daddy Grizzle handed out some very important invitations. And that night, well, before bed, little Pip was bursting with excitement. "How many sleeps till my birthday?" he asked. whispered Daddy Grizzle. Just one. And as little Pip drifted off to sleep, he thought he heard a little pop. Oh, did you see what it was? It was a balloon. Now the following morning, little Pip knew exactly what day it was. But when he went to wake up Daddy Grizzle, all he found was a note that said, "Follow the balloons." So I guess he better. So little Pip followed the balloons out of the house, down the path, over the bridge. He followed them into the woods, through the stream, splash, 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 and right past the berry bush. Whoops! Pop! Until... Surprise! 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 Oh, look at the banner. Happy birthday, little Pip. Well, little Pip couldn't have wished for a better surprise or a nicer birthday. All his friends were there, and everything was perfect. And later, much later, when the cake had been eaten and the games had been played, little Pip dashed around laughing and playing with his friends and new toys. "Who knows," said Daddy Grizzle, "tomorrow morning we might even get to sleep in." How nice. But the next morning, before the birds had even sung a single note, a little voice said loudly, "Psst! Daddy Grizzle! Daddy Grizzle! Wake up! Wake up! How many sleeps till Christmas?" And that's the end. Or is it? He's counting 1, 2. I think a lot of sleeps till Christmas. All right, well, should we do a finger play? A counting one? Shall we, instead of having monkeys on our bed, do you think we could have little bears? Put up your 5 fingers and get your bed ready. There were 5 little bears who were jumping on the bed. When one fell off, well, he bumped his head. So his mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more little bears jumping on the bed." So fold one down. So 4 little bears were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. His mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more little bears jumping on the bed." Can you show me 3? So 3 little bears were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more little bears jumping on the bed." So now there are 2 little bears who were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more little bears jumping on the bed." So that means 1 little bear is jumping on the bed. When she fell off, oh, she bumped her head. So Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more little bears jumping on the bed." So there are no more little bears to jump on the bed, but I think I have another book that has a bear in it. A bear and a duck. And this is called Come Home Already. It's written by Jory John with illustrations by Benji Davis. And there are several books in the library about this bear and this duck. And this bear thinks that this duck is kind of a pest, but he's also a friend. This is published by Harper Collins. And take a look at Bear. Can you see what he might be doing? He's got on a backpack, and looks like he has a bedroll. He has a hat on, and maybe even a map. Think he might be going somewhere? I do. "Oh, another glorious morning full of possibilities," said Duck. "I wonder what Bear is up to." Get ready for some fun times, Bear. Knock, knock, knock. And I won't take no for an answer. There was a sign on Bear's door. Gone fishing. Back next week? Wait a minute. Bear's gone fishing? He's back next week. Bear's gone fishing? He's back next week? Oh, he's gone fishing? Without me? But next week? Fishing? Oh, what am I going to do with myself until then? Ah, yes, this is the life, said Bear. Alone with my thoughts, no pesky neighbors knocking on my door at all hours. It's nice to be by myself for once. So let's see here. This is his house, and he was going to walk around the trees. I told you he had a map. And then, oh, that's Duck's house right next door. But he was going to go out through the woods and past another tree and some more trees until he gets to his favorite campsite down by the lake. It's okay, said Duck. It's all right, said Duck. It's not even a big deal, said Duck. So Bear left without me, and I'm all alone. I'll be fine. Yes, I'm just fine. After all, I can entertain myself, right? I'll read. It's called The Tale of Two Neighbors by Charles Dickens. No. I'll cook a big meal. Oh, no. I'll write a letter. No. I'll play my drums. No, I'll watch a movie. No, I'll read. Wait, I already said that. I really don't feel like doing any of these things. I miss my friend. Come home already, Bear. I'm just so bored. I wonder what old Bear is doing right this second. I bet he's having so much fun without me. But was he? Let's go and see what Bear is up to. There's got to be an easier way to set up a tent. Never mind. I'll figure it out later. Time for some fishing. Oh, darn. It's starting to rain. I don't like to get my fur wet. Oh, I haven't caught a single fish. And I forgot to bring snacks. I miss my refrigerator. Oh, I'm drenched. I'm hungry. I don't know how to start a campfire. And I'm just so tired. There's really only one thing to do, said Duck to himself. I have to catch up with Bear. He surely'll need my help. After all, I know how to catch fish with my beak. Also, I'm great company. Fishing can really be lonely. Plus, it's raining. Gotta find Bear. Gotta find Bear. It's getting dark. Gotta find Bear. And Bear? Well, Bear was realizing something. The woods are scary at night, he thought. What was that noise? Well, it was probably nothing. Think about other things, Bear. Just think about other things. Nothing to worry about here. Nothing to worry about at all. Oh my goodness, what is that? went bear. Ah, went duck. Ah, ah. Bear, it's me, Duck, from next door. I found you, old buddy, old pal, old chum. Are you hungry? Are you cold? Are you scared? Why were you screaming? Why was I screaming? Duck? Duck? Is that really you? How did you find me? I wanted you to come home, said Duck, so I tracked you through the woods. I missed you. Come home already, Bear. Duck, I'm actually so relieved to see you. You are? Absolutely. Please stay. Keep me company. We can go back home together in the morning. Oh, that sounds wonderful, Bear. Perfect. Sublime. I actually thought you wanted to get away from me. Let me help you get set up. I'm good at building tents and making fires, and we can roast these marshmallows I bought. Camping is much better with a friend, Bear. Yes, I can see that, Duck. This is nice, isn't it, Bear? Do you see they each have a tent? I was asleep, Duck. Good morning, Bear. Huh? Oh, yeah, good. Good morning, Duck. So before I found you, did you catch any fish at all, Bear? No. Did you enjoy the rain? No. Did you have fun? No. Did you make any friends? No. Did you catch any fish? You already asked that. Well, I'm very glad you're home, Bear. Next time you want to go camping, give me a ring. I'll come along. I'll always be by your side, Bear. Always and forever. Always and forever, said Bear. So that's the story about Duck and Bear when they went camping. Well, shall we do another finger play? We could do one about some ducks that aren't quite so pesky. Although I think Bear decided that his neighbor Duck wasn't so pesky after all. So can you get your 5 ducks ready? And with the other hand, can you make a mama duck by making her mouth go up and down like that? Okay. 5 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. The mama duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but none of the 5 little ducks came back. Can you hide them behind your back? How do you think Mama felt? Kind of sad. So sad Mother Duck went out that day over the hills and far away. Mama Duck said quack, 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 quack. And all of the 5 little ducks came back. And Mama, well, she was so happy to see them, she gave each one of them a great big kiss. And they were so happy to see their Mama, they kissed her back. Well, I think it'd be kind of fun to go out swimming like those ducks did. So we're going to have a story called Down by the Cool of the Pool. This is written by Tony Mitton with pictures by Parker Reeves, and it is published by Orchard Books, an imprint of Scholastic. And I believe, well, let's see here. I guess I'll find out if it's a rhyming book. Well, down by the pool, in the cool of the day, Frog cried, "Wee! Can you dance like me?" So Duck came to see. "I can dance too, but not like you. I can flap." So Duck went flap, and Frog cried, "Wee! Can you dance, like me, down by the cool of the pool?" Well, Pig came to see. "I can dance too, but not like you. I can wiggle." So Pig went wiggle, and Duck went flap, and Frog cried, "Wee! Can you dance like me, down by the cool of the pool?" Well, Sheep came to see. "I can dance too, but not like you. I can stamp." So Sheep went stamp, and Pig went wiggle, Duck went flap, and Frog cried, "Wee! Can you dance like me, down by the cool of the pool?" Then up sprang Cat with a sudden bound, and Dog came frisking round and round. Goat butted in with a skip and a hop, and Frog cried, "Wee! That's great! Don't stop!" Then playful Pony began to prance, and Donkey drummed his hoofbeat dance. But when it came to capering Cow, Frog cried, "Wow! All together now!" Do you think we can remember them all? With a stamp and a wiggle and a flap and a wee, the animals danced so joyfully, till with a bump and a slip and a trip and a crash and a whoops, watch out, and a topple and a... Can you guess what's going to rhyme with dance? Splash! Into the pool they flapped and flopped, but did they stop? Oh, no, 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 for they all cried, "Ooh!" and "Whoop!" and "Wee! Come and see, oh, ha, ha, hee! We're having fun dancing our dance in the cool of the pool." And they splished and splashed till their dance was done. Then away they drifted, and down went the sun. As there by the cool of the rippling pool, with a hop, hop, plop, even Frog was gone. Down by the cool of the pool. Well, there was a lot of moving around there, so I'm thinking we ought to shake our sillies. Are you ready? Can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out? Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out, and wiggle your waggles away. And can you clap, clap, clap your crazies out? Clap, clap, clap your crazies out. Clap, clap, clap your crazies out, and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out? Stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out, and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stand up? Can you jump, jump, jump your jiggles out? Jump, jump, jump your jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump your jiggles out, and wiggle your waggles away. Can you yawn? Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out? Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. All right, well, let's see here. Let's have one more story. And this is called Roar of a Snore. Does anybody at your house snore? Do you snore? You probably won't know it, but Mom or Dad would tell you, or maybe your brothers or sisters would say, you snore. This is a book by Marsha, Diane, Arnold, with pictures by Pierre Pratt. And it's published by Dial Books. I wonder who's going to be the snorer in this book. Well, the sky was dark. The stars were bright. Each Huffle fast asleep that night. Huffle is the name of the family that lives in this house. Well, except for Jack, with eyes open wide. He tossed and turned, he groaned, he sighed. Jack heard a noise that rocked the floor. He heard a noise that shook the door. Jack heard, are you ready? A snore. A mighty snore, a clamorous snore, a thundering, ear-splitting roar of a snore. Now, old hound dog Blue was sound asleep. He woofed and snuffled at Jack's feet. Wake up, old Blue, and stop that snore. So old Blue woke up, but the snore still roared. So Blue and Jack went searching. Across the hall slept Mama Gwyn. Her huffs and puffs made her curlers spin. Wake up, Mama Gwyn, and stop that snore. Mama Gwyn woke up, but the snore still roared. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwyn went searching. Now sweet baby Sue slept one door down, and her high-pitched snore made a whistling sound. Wake up, baby Sue, and stop that snore. Baby Sue woke up, but the snore still roared. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwyn and baby Sue went searching. Way down the stairs in his favorite chair snored Papa Ben like a grumbly bear. Wake up, Papa Ben, and stop that snore. Papa Ben woke up, but the snore still roared. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwyn and baby Sue and Papa Ben went searching. And in the old port swing slept the Huffle twins. Josie Joe wheezed out and Jessie Lynn wheezed in. Wake up, you two, and stop that snore. The twins woke up, but the snore still snored. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwyn and baby Sue and Papa Ben and Josie Joe and Jenny Lynn went searching. And they found their barn filled up with snores, the sheep, the goat, the cow, and more. Wake up, you critters, and stop those snores. So the critters woke up. But the snore still roared. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwyn and baby Sue and Papa Ben and Josie Joe and Jenny Lynn and sheep and goat and cows and hens went searching. Up to the loft the Huffles climbed to search together one more time. They searched the hay with drowsy eyes, and there they found a snore surprise. One lost kitten in the hay, snoring all his cares away. be hornswoggled, Jack Huffle cried. His snore's 3,000 times his size. Wake up, little cat, and stop that snore. The Huffles waited, and the snore still roared. Oh, now let him sleep, hushed Mama Gwen. He needs his rest. He looks done in. He's traveled far across our field, said Papa Ben. He needs a meal. He needs a home, said Baby Sue. Woof, woof, agreed old Hound Dog Blue. All Huffle eyes were fixed on Jack. Jack sighed and then grinned and looked right back. He's found a home. It's our haystack. So Jack and Blue and Mama Gwen, Baby Sue and Papa Ben, Josie Joe and Jenny Lynn and sheep and goat and cow and hens joined Little Cat and snuggled in. Each Huffle added snuffles, huffs, wheezes, whistles, grumbles, puffs. One giant snore sailed through the night. At last the Huffles all slept tight. But down the road, eyes open wide, Molly Olson tossed and sighed because she heard a snore. Can we all snore together? Well, I think we better do bubble gum before we do our flannel board, right? So get your pocket, get your gum out of your pocket. If it's got a wrapper, take that wrapper off. Pop the gum in your mouth and chew it up until it's soft and squishy. Put your hand out. I'm going to count to 3, and we're going to spit our gum into our hands. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's disgusting. And clap your other hand on top. And we've got sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your chin. How do we get it off? Do you remember? On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your arm. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your nose. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your back. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your knee. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on Mom or Dad, or Grandma, or Grandpa, or whoever's there. On stick. Come on back. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your toe. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum. It's time to throw it in the trash. All right. We're going to have a story that's called a circle story. That's not the name of it, but it's the type of story it is. Let me move Bernard over here just a little bit so I can get my pieces. And some of you may know this story. It's by Laura Numeroff. And it's got a moose in it. If you give a moose a muffin, well, he'll want some jam to go with it. So you'll bring out some of your mother's blackberry jam, homemade. And when he's finished eating the muffin, well, he'll want another and another. And when they're all gone, well, he'll ask you to make more. So you'll have to go to the store to get some muffin mix. And when he opens the door and feels how chilly it is, well, he'll ask to borrow a sweater. And when he puts the sweater on, he'll notice that there's a button loose on it. So he'll ask for a needle and thread. And he'll start sewing. And the button will remind him of the sock puppets that his grandmother used to make. So he'll ask for some old socks. And he'll make sock puppets. And when they're done, well, he'll want to put on a puppet show. So we'll ask you for some cardboard and some paints. And when the scenery's all finished, well, he'll get behind the couch. I think I'll have to turn my paints this way in order to fit the couch. But his antlers will stick out from behind the couch. So he'll ask you for something to cover them up. And you'll bring out a sheet from your bed. And when he sees the sheet, he'll remember that he wants to be a ghost for Halloween. So he'll turn the sheet into a ghost. And he'll try it out and shout, "Boo!" And it'll scare him so much that he'll knock over the paints. So he'll use the sheet to clean up the mess. And then he'll ask for some soap to wash it out. And when he's washed out the sheet, he'll take it outside to dry. And, well, when he's out in the yard, he'll see your mother's blackberry bushes. And seeing the berries will remind him of the jam. And he'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if you give him the jam, well, you know what he's going to want, don't you? He's going to want a muffin to go with it. And can you see why that's a circle story? We start off with the moose and the muffin, and we go around through all the things in his day, and you come back to the moose and the muffin. Well, let's finish up with one of our Sandra Boynton books, Pajama Time. This is published by Workman Publishing in New York. Well, the moon is up. It's getting late. So let's get ready to celebrate. It's pajama time. So pull on the bottoms and put on the top. Get yourself set to pajama dee-bop. It's pajama time. Now some are old, some are new, some are red, and some are blue. Some are fuzzy, and some are not. But we can pajama in whatever we've got. It's pajama time. Oh yes, it's pajama time. Now some are pink and some are green, and some are the ugliest we've ever seen. They might be stripy or polka dot, but we can all pajama in whatever we've got. It's pajama time. So pajama to the left and pajama to the right. Jammy, jammy, jamma, jamma, PJ. Everybody's wearing them for dancing tonight. Jamma, 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 PJ. Now all around the room in one big line, wearing our pajamas and looking so fine. It's pajama time. Then hop into bed, turn out the light. You can have a party in your dreams tonight. It's pajama time. Hush, hush. It's pajama time. Hush, hush. It's pajama time. tight. It's pajama time. Well, thank you for joining me for some bedtime stories. Bernard and I are ready to say, see you another time.